Possum. We're
Jawesome,
live.
Possum.
Jawesome, Possum. We're gonna read some Homestuck today, everybody. Look at us on time. We're gonna do an hour because I have to clean the air fryer and cook dinner. So I have a job
Yay!
after this.
Cleaning the air fryer is easily like one of the most evil kitchen tasks.
Because like cooking in the air fryer, you're like, oh fuck, this is so easy. And then cleaning in the air fryer is like,
Literally. Cooking in the air fryer is like
sorry, everyone.
nothing has ever been easier. But I have like soaked my air fryer like what are they called? Drawers, I guess. Like the drawer of the air fryer. I've like soaked mine in like a 90% like dish soap to water ratio. That doesn't make sense. I put a lot of dish soap in my water and frothed all that up and left it for like 6 hours till all the bubbles were gone, and there was still grease that did not get grease and grime left at the end. I was not impressed.
I'm happy that I'm hearing this because I have to tell my husband later after I cleaned it as good as I can for dinner, and he asks why can I get it all the way clean. I'm going to tell him like, well, it is written that this is the most difficult.
So I've heard.
This is a Herculean task.
Absolutely Sisyphean.
Indeed. So years in the future.
You could.
Oh, okay, no, we can keep going by air fryers. That's okay.
Sorry, last one. I promise. You can get liners for your air fryer, which you may already use. You can get disposable ones or silicone ones that you just throw in the dishwasher and wash at the end. They are an enormous lifesaver. Obviously, the silicone ones are probably like better because they're reusable, and also the oil can't like leak through as it could with like a disposable liner.
Sweet.
But there you go. That's my recommendation.
I have Googled silicone air fryer liner, and that'll be there for later, and I will be purchasing 7. So I never have to fucking do this shit again.
They may actually, I don't know, part of my brain is like, don't use a silicone air fryer liner, but I actually don't know why that is, and I'm pretty sure I wanted to buy one. I'm pretty sure the only reason I have disposable liners is because I saw them at the store and bought them, so I could be like, oh, I'll use these until I get a good one, and I just haven't yet. So yeah, I would just maybe do like one little safety double check just in case there's some deeply buried memory of someone burning their house down with a silicone air fryer liner or whatever. But
I'll make sure to use ChatGPT to ask it if the silicone air fryer is, sustainable and good to use, while also making sure that I ask it enough prompts to deprive a small village of their water supply for the year.
Hey, you don't even have to do it you don't even have to do a village. You can just do like a underfunded neighborhood.
Nah, I'm thinking I want to do a village because I can. Because you don't control me.
You could poison an entire community with pollutants.
Yeah, but that's fake news. The AI said it doesn't do that. My AI doesn't lie to me though. So
you can also offset. You can also offload the cost of your energy usage onto the community that you're poisoning and polluting. You can do that too.
I can do that years in the future.
Years in the future.
Let's not get totally carried away here. A studious eye darts about a page, like a honeybee gathering the nectar of wisdom. Typical human. Please. Thank you. You are welcome. Good day. How do you do? Splendid. And you? Gratification. Further courtesy. Favors mutually curried. And then the cycle. Oh. Rip.
Didn't need that one.
Munch, burp, munch, chef, chomp, bird, munch.
Chef, yes, chef.
Yes, chef. I did read chef, and I was no, it can't be chef. Elixir, known as hey. Absurd vestige forth, whatever. Everyone is polite. Munch, crunch, chump. Textbook. I'm going to be smart, and I'm not going to just click exit out of this tab. I'm going to go back over here and then close it.
Oh.
Because if I did it the other way, we would have been flashbanged by Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff.
I so appreciate, but also was a teeny tiny of me was let down that you didn't then click the tab and flashbang us anyway. But don't do it.
Oh, fuck.
God damn it, Rose.
Tiny URLs! No! Hey, Aspen, how you doing? I can't take as many as I like for comprehensive documentation. For what it's worth, here's what I've managed to collect so far. More captures forthcoming. Okay, this is funny. Co-player John assesses environment after transition to medium, followed by Sprite, Sans kernel, prototyped once pre-hatch, completely useless in this form. You're EP sleepy? I am too. I had a long day at work and now I'm here. And I'm happy. So friendship will make me stronger. Severed
Well,
from
I'm
the
happy.
suburban grid, house remains mysteriously powered. Convenience presumably facilitated by game, which perhaps deems navigating a powerless house to be a handicap, less in keeping with spirit of game's principal statement of challenge. Internet connection remains stable as well, will likely remain stable until the internet itself is compromised by some external threats. Seems like, oh, let's say hackers? Oh my god. Fem Shaggy? Kill monsters, get Chris, built on to the house. That's the game. Didn't know what the point of this was at the time. Floundering trial and error on exhibit. Remember Hackers with Angelina Jolie?
I've been trying to put together that joke for since you said it. That was my silence. Was me being like, "What the?"
Angelina Jolie and Matthew Lillard. And
No, I didn't.
He's looking all. Google it.
Oh my god. Okay, I knew this movie existed, but I haven't seen it yet. Predictably.
It's like peak 90s cyberpunk.
Matthew Lillard's been in a lot of peak 90s movies.
He's great. He's still in good shit. He rocks it.
He had a comeback lately.
Yeah, dude, that Mike Flanagan touch. And that David Lynch touch.
I'm really convinced that
I'm skirting around what you want to say on purpose.
No, sorry, my dog had to give her rude ass opinion. Actually, I'm probably not going to say the hilarious thing that you are thinking of.
I'm purposefully giving him really good accolades with prestigious directors, and I know what you're gonna say.
No, I'm actually not. But I don't know if it's just that in my teens I wasn't paying attention to anything, or did he just really go super underground after the Scooby-Doo movies, and then only in the last couple of years I've started to see him be in things again. Was I just missing him in stuff throughout the late aughts and the 2010s?
You probably did. Let's see. So okay, so you're saying that after Scooby-Doo he falls off for you.
I don't know where he is.
Like live action, like live action Scooby-Doo, right?
Right.
Because animated Scooby-Doo he was doing for ever.
So I didn't even know that. That's incredible though. That's cool.
You know, after he did live action Shaggy, they were like, "Well, you're fucking Shaggy," and he was like, "I know I am."
That's awesome. That's fucking cool. I didn't even realize. It's been so long since I had a proper Scooby-Doo phase.
Yeah, written by James Gunn. So 2004 was Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed. So from there, let's see where I could say I remember him from. I do remember 2004's Without a Paddle. I don't know if it was good or not. Oh my god, he was in 2007's The Name of the King, A Dungeon Siege Tale. I remember that being okay. Let's see, Law and Order, whatever. Obviously Scooby-Doo animated. Episode of House. Some movie called The Descendants in 2011. That doesn't sound very good.
Was that Disney? Descendants?
No, not that one. Oh, it's with George Clooney.
Huh.
It looks like it might be a... Is this romantic? Or is this I can't tell. It looks like it might be a romantic or sad. Boy, lots of Scooby-Doo. Ooh, he's in a random episode of Criminal Minds. I'll have to look out for that.
No surprise. I can't think of which one it is, though. Maybe from one of the really later seasons though, because I haven't seen very much of from season
Ooh,
whatever season Spencer went to jail in. On 9, I think, maybe 10.
yeah,
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
that far. He's in, I think, 8. I'm somewhere in 5.
Oh, 5 and 6. I feel like 5 and 6 are like my personal peak seasons. Like they're like good.
Oh yeah, I've been digging it. Uh, man, I will say you are correct. He kind of like went like he had like a like he didn't do anything major other than
He went
like
undercover.
he basically was voicing Shaggy for like 15 years, occasionally popping up in like a random like movie or show, but like shows for like an episode. Sorry for this tangent, everyone. This is really important. Um,
He was in the 2017 Twin Peaks.
yeah, that's why I said that's why I mentioned David Lynch.
Oh, I'm so silly. That makes a lot more sense now. I was like, wow, that seems a little early for him, but maybe I don't know. Maybe Matthew Lilliard's older than I thought.
I feel
I
like
was
that
out here
might
thinking
might be
maybe
the
he was like a
comeback.
kid in something.
I feel like maybe that's the. Also, *Halt and Catch Fire* was a good show that I didn't finish, but it was really good.
He was in
Um,
All Hail King Julian, Exiled.
oh my god, yeah, he really. Holy shit, this is weird.
He was in the. Oh, I was about to make a joke about him being in Supernatural, but I forgot they did a fucking Scooby Doo crossover in Supernatural.
Yeah, he really just spent like 15, 20 years just mainly doing Shaggy,
That's
and then
awesome.
occasionally popping into a TV show. I mean, as long as he's happy.
No, yeah,
He was good in Life of Chuck. That was the Mike Flanagan bit.
that makes sense. Because I also haven't seen Life of Chuck yet,
It's
but
okay.
you
No,
have, and you love it, and you think it's great.
I'm one of the 5 people who saw Life of Chuck. Yeah, me and like
I
Hideo
mean,
Kojima.
7.3 rating on IMDb for no one to have seen it.
For
I mean, I
everyone
think
who
that's
did
not
see
that
it,
bad.
though, we were like, "Wow,
No, yeah, that's
what a beautiful movie." Except for my husband, who was like, "Why wasn't it scary?" And I was like, "Death is scary," and he was like, "You're a loser."
oh, so it's one of those saw the TV glow scary movies.
Yeah, I wasn't trans enough for him, I think. Where are we
That was a
here?
really funny joke to make. That was really funny.
Thank you, thank you. I needed a win after my 5 minutes of autistic Matthew Lillard IMDb scrolling. I will say, that was me unfiltered forgetting I was really on camera, because like that's just what I do. I'll think of an actor and I'm like, wait a minute, I haven't seen them in a minute, and I will spend like 30 minutes doing like an IMDb deep dive of all their roles and being like, oh yeah,
Where was
this.
he, my
Add stuff
friend,
to
my
my watch
friend?
list. It's bad. We have like
That's good.
45 minutes.
Hey, listen, we chewed our way through like a fair number of pages on Saturday.
Do
I
we
feel
gotta
like
go through
Act
these?
Two.
I think that we experienced this in real time. Do we gotta open up
This
all
is just
these?
this is just what it's like to do something with a friend, you know?
Yeah,
Okay, but we can log in.
yeah. But do we gotta do all these though? We
So we
experienced
don't
this.
necessarily have to.
We experienced this.
Rose adds some commentary, so it's kind of like if you're like 13 and you're reading Homestuck and you can't like connect the dots on your own, Rose will explain it for you. You know, like, oh, well, the reason why they have power and internet in the medium is because the medium wants them to have power and internet. No one can be like, fine,
Oh yeah, I got
I
all that.
suppose.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm immersed. I don't need to be explained. I'm not CinemaSins. Rose, construct a loft above John's room. No, this is the type. This is what I'm here for. This is why I'm here. Look at this shit. Look at this. Look,
We're going
we're
up.
building.
It's time to go to up.
Boom. Look at this progress we've made now that we've moved on. Now we're build gristing, we're copying. Dude, this is me. Oh my! Oh, that's so smart, dude.
Ladders seem to be a bit cheaper than stairs.
Ladders seem cheaper than stairs. I don't know. I don't know why.
Okay. It's kind of giving hater. You don't like
No,
my rosewood?
no, I do. I like it. I
Okay.
forget what I was trying to reference because I'm now like my brain's now I'm like in fuzz mode because now I thought I have a perceived
Oh.
slight against you.
I'm sorry. I take it back.
I can't remember what I was trying to do. Fellow John, it appears we have reached an impasse. Yes, it seems so. I forgot that John was here with this.
Yeah, he's still thinking about going into the kitchen without being able to do that.
I don't know why I was trying to do reindeers are better than people.
Damn! Immediate like I like you said that, and I like literally like took my finger off the talk key because I do push to talk, and like put my chin on my hand and was like, man, how would I do a reindeers are better than people gag out of that? And I was literally about to be like, can openers are in the kitchen,
That's why I
but
was
I
like,
can't go there right now.
that's why I was like, ladders are cheaper than stairs. That was
Damn
what
it.
my brain was trying to do. I'm too sleepy today, guys. I'm sorry. We're getting delusional. The opener dilemma remains unsettled, most unfortunately. Oh, fuck me, dude. He's fucking dead. He knew people. He had a whole life. And then this is how it ends. He, like, lived and loved and lost and like, had hardships, and a fucking cabinet of Harlequins just ended it, snuffed out his candle. It's unfortunate, I guess. What are we talking about again? But it has been a pleasure nonetheless.
That little guy was born like 15 minutes ago whenever John went in the medium. He's fine.
Yeah, but John's been fucking around for 3 hours. He has known all these things.
He's known.
They've had a
I guess
whole society outside while John was inside being like, how do I progress the plot?
Sorry, I just realized like every single man in the photo on the wall is shirtless. What is happening? Did we ever talk about what this image is? I've never noticed it before.
It's been a pleasure nonetheless. Thanks for the courtesy. It's not really necessary, but thanks again. You know, that's how you know you're a real man, is looking at men with their shirts off. That's why I like wrestling so much. Oh, but
Well, it was
thank
nice
you.
of Rose to put the bookshelf back. Bookcase back.
The bookshelf.
I wanted to say bookcase, but I started saying bookshelf, and so my brain was like, "Here, this is the vowel you need," and it was the vowel from bookcase.
I
Not
think
bookshelf.
we're getting we're feeling the impact and like I don't know, the holdover interest of us being locked the fuck in on Saturday.
Gotta pay debts.
Yeah. Oh, but thank you. Okay. Thank you so very, very much, dear favorable small primate. I shall take my leave now, John. Until next time.
Complete bullshit. Me when I'm about to die.
This is such bullshit. This is the most, like... I think I'm just reflecting the mood of the comic right now, which is sort of just kind of like...
We need to lock in. We need to lock in. We
the...
don't have time to not be locked in, but we're not locked in.
Did you ever see the gif that went around, made the rounds, where it was like, I forget what movie this is from, but like Audrey Hepburn like walks in on Cary Grant, and he's just sitting at a desk, and she's like, kind of like, huh? And then Cary Grant just goes. That's how this whole sequence feels. It's just like, what? Why are they being so silly?
We don't take enough, we don't pay enough respect to what's happening to Rose right now.
She'll take. She's a big girl.
She's tough.
There's a lot in this panel. I can't stop thinking about the eyes wide shut guy over here. It's really doing something to me. Wait, where did all this sweet loot come from? And why is there suddenly a crumpled hat on your head? Gather grist. Examine Designix. Feeling especially economical with your behavior suddenly, you scoop up all the grist in the room and turn your attention to the Punch Designix, all in one fell swoop. Oh, you didn't want to waste like 7 pages doing that? Well, I appreciate it. Oh, there's a stream delay? Well, fuck. I hate
It's the normal amount.
It's... The device listen, I should probably bring up the actual like small chat so I can see the time codes. It comes in faster if I just have it right there. This device features a countertop station design with a keyboard setup, not unlike an old-fashioned computer. There's a blinking red light and a diagram etched into a panel. All right. Yeah.
I understand it all.
Right, you flip it over, and then you type, and then you insert this into the machine, and it punches it.
All will be clear in time.
I understand. It's not confusing. Answer Dave.
No, I just meant the purpose.
Don't worry. Okay, I see. Oh,
I
fuck.
was being silly about it being hard.
Oh, I see. Oh, you prankster. You always were a kidder, Grace.
Every day, that's me.
I love the little waver in the voice. Every day. All right, I'll be Dave.
Would you like to be Dave?
I've been waiting to be Dave for 4 days. Okay, wait, hold on. Why am I getting this stupid game for you? You're the one who should be wrist deep in puppet ass.
What is this specific problem?
The problem is I am up to my goddamn neck in fucking puppet dong.
You know you like the mannequin dick. Accept it.
I am enrobed in chafing, wriggling god fucking damned puppet pelvis. An obscenely long, coarse Kermit cock is being dragged across my anguished face.
Let's put this into perspective. You put up with the puppet prostate because you love it. Also, coarse is a good word.
You don't seem to harbor any sympathy for the fact that I've burrowed fuck deep into lively, fluffy Muppet buttocks. I'm whirling in the terrible cyclone at the epicenter of my own personal holocaust of twitching foam noses. It's like a fucking apocalypse of perky proboscis here. Like, I don't even know what that is. The proboscis side, I guess?
Are you going to start rapping about this? Proboscis?
Search with Google, please.
Proboscis.
The proboscis. The nose of a mammal, especially when it is long and mobile, such as the trunk of an elephant or the snout of a tapir. It is, in insects, an elongated, sucking mouth part that is typically tubular and flexible.
Proboscis.
Oh, it's not typically tubular. It's totally tubular. I learned this word from Spore when I was a child. Thank you. Everyone can stop cheering. Come on.
Give it up for Grace, folks.
I liked on Saturday when I got to stream during my smart hours.
Your smart hours?
Yeah, like the hours of the day in which I have a
clearly not right now because I didn't know what the fuck you were just talking about.
Power hours.
Listen, I will say I wrote. It's the second day of my work week and I've written already 5,000 words, so the juices are not replenished.
I'm so proud of you, but I'm also very sorry.
Yeah, I can't wait to not do that tomorrow because I'll be burnt the fuck out. But you know what? It's okay. What? No, listen.
I'm going to read this like a goth girl reading a poem at like a beatnik hour, okay?
Like the poetry slam?
Yes.
All right.
Because I can't like
Do you possess the genetics to rap?
I don't. I can learn a rap song. Like, rap is fucking awesome, don't get me wrong. And I can rap when I have a rap to follow. I don't have the practice needed for free verse. I can't make up the rhythm on my own.
That's okay. Not all of us can be musically talented.
You're really I'm so serious. Listening to you rap was so fucking awesome.
Thank you.
Prong of flesh, bereft of home, found solace twixt a cleft of foam.
No, oh Jesus.
Of apocalypse your thoughts eclipse, a painted pair of parted lips that dare through kiss to stir the air that teases tufts of orange hair. And though faces flush and lovers fits, hands snug in plush as gloves befit.
Oh shit, I'm clapping, but it didn't. My mic didn't pick it up. I was looking at the wave and I was like, that's not a voice. It knows better.
Thank you.
I did do a legit clap though.
I missed it because I wasn't looking at the stream because my stream of your screen covers your face on the stream.
That's the best
But I felt
part.
it.
That's why it's here. Also,
Okay,
I do
I'll
let
move it
everyone
over.
know I shower right before the stream, so my hair is still wet. So when I get my headphones off in an hour, it's gonna have like an indent in my hair.
Oh, I hate that. I literally, that's like my one thing that I can't stand to do. I have to sit with no music or no headphones if I've just washed my hair because I can't stand the dent being pre-dried in.
Me too. But unfortunately, we have a show to perform. Okay, Dickinson.
No, yeah, it's really bad.
If you can shut your perfumey trap for half a second, this is serious. I'm just saying, if I see one more soft bulbous bottom being like jutting out and impudent or whatever, impudent or whatever, I'm gonna fly off the handle. I'm gonna do some sort of acrobatic fucking pirouette off the handle and win like a medal or some shit. See, I knew pirouette. I didn't know impotent.
You did good.
Thank you.
Let's hope there'll be a squishy derriere somewhere below the handle to break your fall.
Thanks. Honestly, I know pirouette very well from reading the Witcher books, because, boy, Andrzej Sarkowski loves writing pirouette. One of the staple modifiers to an action scene.
Really?
Geralt be doing pirouettes all the time, man. All the time.
I learned pirouette from Dragon Quest IX, Sentinels of the Starry Sky, because you can learn to do a pirouette.
Look at us.
Then I read about it in Homestuck.
Oh shit. Oh yeah. Oh no. We love the apple juice conversation. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, this is breaking news. This is Andrew Hussey talking about the apple juice conversation. There was a lighthearted edited real-life conversation I had online with a guy named Michael Furman who does a comic called Moe. My original idea for the chat logs was to mix in a bunch of experts into the fairly substantial chat logs that accumulated with some people over the years to help keep the chat dialogue very casual and true to life. But in practice, it was difficult to advance the story with this idea. Dude, that's awesome, though. I do feel that, like, I butchered...
So have an aside with me real fast, okay?
Okay, hi, what's up?
Hey, so in Japanese, that word is pronounced moe, but in English, that is a name, and we pronounce it mo.
I didn't want to assume, you know?
You're right. He could have been making a comic about moe. Like, actually, to be fair.
I think I did have a split second where I was like, okay, listen up. Do we say mo or moe? And I'm like, it would be funnier to say moe.
It's so much fucking funnier. You did it, and I laughed. And I was like, and I laughed because that is the same kind of shit that I do all the time. Where my brain is just like, hold on, I've heard that before. It's this. Or hold on, I know what rule we're using, and it's this.
What's the better bit?
Want you to... Have you ever, the band Tame Impala?
That does sound familiar, but I couldn't tell you.
You might recognize like one of their songs if I played it, but it's been a while since I've heard of any new music from them being like crazy popular. But they did like The Less I Know the Better, which you might know. Anyway, once upon a time, someone was showing me or talking to me about Tame Impala.
Oh no.
And they were talking to me over the internet, so we were typing. And my dumbass saw the word Impala and was like, oh, okay, that's how we're pronouncing things. And I said out loud to my friend who wanted to know what I was talking about, I'm talking about the band Tame Impala.
No, I knew you were going to say Tame. I felt it.
So we've both had a silly flub recently. And so we're all on even ground.
Oh no, I made a decision. You were the one that fucked up.
I always fuck up. It's okay.
But I will say though, with Hussey trying to like use real conversations to make dialogue feel more naturalistic, That is something I struggled with for a long time as a writer, was how to make dialogue sound not like a writer was writing. And I used to suck. If anyone knows me from the good old days of the Slender Man universe, I didn't have good dialogue. It was pretty shit. However, I then spent years getting better at writing dialogue. And now
It's
I think
honest. No, continue.
I'll
Sorry.
let
I
you
thought that
glaze
was the
me.
end of that
I'll
sentence.
let you glaze me if you're gonna glaze me.
Well, no, yeah, literally. I was gonna be like one, so fucking awesome getting to see like how much you've developed and grown and changed as a writer. Because like it's one thing to like see someone come up and like be a beginner in something and then be my brain is giving me the word adolescent, which is not the fucking right word. Be like, but you know, like an intermediate, and then like get really good at something. But like you tend to reach a point, really in skill set of anything, where you stop getting better and you start changing. You know, like yeah, you're always like getting better, sort of. But really, what's fun is when you get to see someone reach the point where instead of getting better, they get different. That's the shit that's fucking awesome. Seeing how much your dialogue has changed and like the level of like natural it is, and then getting to see your rough drafts as opposed to how you tend to adjust things and tweak in a final draft. It's fun. It's fun. It's like watching your little son grow up.
Thank
as
you.
in like your son, and I'm watching your son.
Right.
You're not my son.
I mean, it's true. I think you're one of the people who've seen my journey the longest, from shitty web drama to novel and other scripts, and going from really crappy, shitty, bad dialogue. Or I also use the R word, hussy. It's okay. We're all friends here. We all grew together.
Yeah, we were all there in 2010. Some of us were saying it, some of us weren't. Some of us were getting a little too heated about the people who were saying it. So everyone has moved on, and we're all in 2025.
And now we're better. Observe back of the first visible capture log card. Oh. Okay. That's cool. I like that. You flip over the top card containing the Pogo Ride. Anytime you capture log something, a new code appears in the back of the card. You always wonder what that code was for. Oh yeah, it was always there. Damn, these things are hard to read, but then you've never really found any reason to decipher them. Until now, perhaps? Is this system talking about the log we just read? Another of these rare logs lifted from real life, almost word for word at some point. I've actually had cause to type all of Dave's lines almost exactly as they are, real time and rapidly ad-libbed. In some conversational context, I don't fully remember. I will say, like, so part of what I was gonna get at, but I moved on quickly. But I'll back up. Was that like part of why a secret to writing dialogue is kind of like just doing improv, but you're both of the characters.
Mm-hmm.
Like having like a kind of like a goal for the conversation, but getting there, you just sort of like say like, okay, someone says this, and then what would like Jane say to this? Okay, then what would Bob say to that? Okay, but then what would Jane say about that? Because Jane thinks this way about this thing. Okay, but then, you know, then you kind of like, you almost like D&D each character to see kind of how it goes. Then eventually you wind up with the conversation. You look back and you're like, damn, that kind of sounds like two people actually talking. Instead of like, I don't know, the way I used to do it, which was just untrained and not good.
The thing about it is like, I think what really boils down to like natural sounding dialogue is that you have to be able to make the transition of like dialogue being a thing that tells your story to dialogue being a thing that is moved by your story.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of like speech that doesn't sound like real talking, like dialogue that isn't very good, is because it's just like feeding us the story with a spoon.
Yeah.
Like people don't talk like this. People don't know these like it's like the author forgets what the characters know. But a really, really good dialogue that's also like really in flow with the story takes everyone's like different understandings and opinions of all the context that's going on, and uses it to like sneak the perfect thread between all of these semi-related things. And we learn about the characters and we learn about the plot. And I will say, like, Homestuck has incredibly strong dialogue. There's so goddamn much of it, but like, I almost never read a Homestuck conversation and feel like I'm and feel like people don't talk like this. Even the really weird, even the really, really weird people sound like characters that are consistent internally and consistent with the world. It's a really good comic to read if you're trying to learn how to make completely insane, unrealistic people have normal conversations that are believable.
I will say, like, Hussey, like, examining actual conversations to figure out how people speak is kind of like what you need to do to write good dialogue. Like, you have to, like, listen to people. You have to be a little creepy, maybe, and go to a cafe and then, like, order a coffee and then just, like, pretend you're reading a book and listen to conversations and be like, all right, how do people talk when they don't have any idea that, you know, they're not on camera, they're not, like, performing. There's just two people at a coffee shop having a conversation about, like, their day.
Right.
I did that. I literally would do that to be like, how are people speaking? Because, like, I'm a bit of a shut-in. I have my friends who we have our code on how we talk, and we've been talking the same way for like 12 years. Not everyone talks the way, you know, me, Nathan, and Josiah and Grace talk. It's kind of like
Right.
a learned language of references and in-jokes to things that happened like 20 years ago.
Yes.
So, like, hearing kind of like how, honestly, how normies do talk is sort of a bit more of how a rhythm and a rhyme, and then, yeah, making sure everyone kind of has their own personal, like, flavor to how they speak. Like someone's going to talk in a certain way about things a different way than another character would talk. And, like,
Right.
being in tuned enough into your character, I don't need to have, like, a whole character sheet with their favorite color and shit, but, like, enough to have enough of a vibe check on your character to be like, okay, Jane would if Jane had to talk about this, she would say this in this manner. And maybe she wouldn't say all of it. Maybe she would lie about part of it because of who she is. Anyway, that's my TED Talk. It doesn't help that I literally just came home from work where I was writing character dialogue. So it's very, my brain is like, it's right here. Unfortunately. But I'm trying to be funny.
I gotta get you into fan trolls whenever we get to that part of Homestuck.
Oh god. Yeah, let's do it. Examine reverse side of hammer card in Striped Specibus. Looks like cards from your Striped deck have codes too. I have, in my older age of late 20s, really come to love checkered patterns.
They're nice.
It tickles my brain in a nice way.
Do you like big checker or small checker?
Yeah, I just kind of like checkers. Like black and white checkers.
Right. Like the ska. The ska visual.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I think I more took it from like medieval heraldry, but yeah, I think you're right.
Fair. Isn't it a thing where it's like medieval heraldry has a specific types of bit mapping? What is it? Like patterning, basically, that are different types of checkerboard to represent specific colors?
I think so, yeah. My artist and I were digging into that a bit because we're trying to design heraldry.
I only know this because the yellow heart, like emoji, the yellow heart emoji, if you go to that website where they have like all of the history of all the different versions of what that emoji looks like, I think it's for like the Google, that heart is a pink heart with hair on it. And it's because the original Unicode for a yellow heart is a heart with like a specific patterning of like dots inside, and it's taken from the yellow pattern from heraldry to show the color yellow. And whoever was making emojis for Google at that time thought that it was supposed to be hair on the heart instead of the color yellow. And so then it's fixed in all subsequent releases where it's a yellow heart instead of a pink heart with hair on it. I'm not fucking with you. This is Googleable, I promise.
That's crazy.
It's
I believe
ridiculous.
you. I have to look it up later. Enter capture log code as seen on back of Pogo Ride card. You enter the code DQMMJLEK into the keyboard. At least you think that's what the code is. The red light switches
Good
off,
job,
the
John.
green light begins blinking. Insert that card. John, I need you to get to a screen that is thumbnailable within the next 20 minutes. Thank you. Nice. That's something.
Fuck that card.
Yo, fuck that card. Type in the code, though. Okay. Okay. In the interest of due diligence, you enter the other code and repeat the process with that card, too. Both cards are now punched with different hole patterns. Cheerfulber Play Me. What is that? Hold on, inspecting. Enhance. Cheerfulber Play Me. Oh, this is a MS Paint thing. What the fuck is Jigsaw doing here?
I'm not familiar with it.
That's a rabbit hole. That's a rabbit hole. I see it's I see it. I'm walking away. But I do have the tab up on my computer.
I'm exclusively a Homestuck veteran. I had not read any previous comics before we read them together. And also, I have only played Act 1 of High Swap. I guess I watched Act 2. I didn't play any of the Pester quests. I played a couple of Friend Sims and did not like them. So I'm very, very Homestuck-centric. I absorb Homestuck 2 Beyond Canon via osmosis of seeing people talk about it on Tumblr. And I read the Candy epilogue, not the Meat. I made it partway through Meat, but fell off because I'm bad at doing things that I enjoy. But I did think that Candy was interesting. I did not think it was bad. That's all of my thoughts.
It's very important. You know what? Maybe that's a Thursday thing. I just scrolled through it. Attempt to retrieve Pogo from card. Oh, well, that should just be a simple matter of, uh-oh, it looks like it's trapped now. You don't see how you can access the item anymore or store a new item there for that matter. These cards are pretty much useless now, and the items they contain are toast. But maybe all is not lost. Recalling from your experience from the pre-punch card, you may be able to use the cards to replicate the items in question. Assuming you got the codes right, that is. Mash keys heedlessly. Oh, fuck, John. Not quite through with your cowboy empiricism just yet. What the fuck are these? This is for 14-year-olds, hussy. You mash at the keyboard, generate a random code. You enter the design X. Stops you after 8 characters, which appears to be the maximum length for a code. The green light goes on, signaling its readiness for a card. Oh! You figure you might as well burn the shaving cream since the product is not exactly at a premium in your household. You also figure you might as well merge the 2 cans onto one card. You're a little sad that your dad isn't around for this. You have a feeling he would get a real kick out of the idea of duplicating more shaving cream. Sweet God. You punch the card with a pattern that is in no way related to the code for the item it contains. This should make for an interesting experiment. Mad science is a lot of fun. We are sciencing. Unfortunately, you just burned another card in the Oh, we're losing cards.
Fuck. Fucked it.
Boy failure. Your deck is really dwindling now. Maybe you should have thought this through a little better. On the plus side, you just freed up your PDA, which is overflowing with a pent-up chatter of anxious pesterers.
I so expected something to fly out of the window, like the PDA was going to fly out the window again.
That could be a good thumbnail. Thank you so much. Thank you. I was drowning. I was drowning. Oh. This is like a Smiling Friends bit. He's fucking
demolished.
He's fucking dead, dude. Answer your chums. I like the idea of watching, like, you just look over and, like, there's, like, a fucking, like, demon Harlequin, and it gets fucking demolished by a tub, and you're just like...
Okay.
Well...
John pulling up his phone like, well, that just happened.
Can you just believe that I just made a punch card? With my mind?
Rose, check out what I did. And what Rose just did is, like, murder a guy with a tub.
Yeah. Puppets. Awesome. That's really all there is to say on the matter. Turnset Godhead changed his mood to rancorous.
John, I'm about to throw a bathtub through your wall. Watch out. Fucking tiny ass stairs.
Wow, that was so totally unnecessary.
I made a shortcut upstairs. I thought it would be a good idea to get up there and try the cards as soon as possible. Also, you weren't being terribly responsive.
You mean these stairs? Man, look at these shitty stairs. They're so narrow. I'm supposed to climb these?
They're perfectly navigable. I'm saving on grist for now. If you keep playing foes, collecting grist, and expanding the cash limit, we may not need to be so economical with our resources in the future.
That's also really good. That's also really good. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you so much. In the last 15 minutes, we were given gold. So why didn't you just build the way up through the hole into my dad's room?
Have you ever been in there?
No.
Exactly.
Huh?
I'd rather not get sidetracked. I'm more interested in further exploring the mechanics of the game than watching you discover what sort of outlandish Harlequin decor your father keeps in his room.
Oh, come on. What's the big deal? I'll just climb up and go right through.
Will you?
Yeah, why not?
Are you saying you've never wondered what's in there? Or why it's been kept a secret from you?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Then trust me, you won't be going right on through.
Wait, are you saying there's something, like, troubling in there?
I don't know.
What do you mean? What do you see in there?
I can't see in there.
Oh.
But I don't have a very good feeling about it.
Pfft, whatever. I can handle a few more stupid clown paintings. Rose, move with punch cards to John's room. Okay, Rose, drag some Cruxite dowels up to John's room. John, collect grist and examine safe. You swoop up the bountiful supply of grist generated by your co-player's recent exploits. From now on, it will probably go without saying that you'll nab any grist lying around without making a big fuss over it. I'm not gonna write every time I pick up the grist. I'm tired.
There's a lot of gushers on the ground.
There's a lot of gushers. Oh man, we should eat some fucking gushers, dude. We should do a game where we have like a box of gushers whenever we do Homestuck, and for every time they pick up grist, we have to eat some gushers. Maybe even the amount of gushers they say that there's grist, or the amount of pieces anyway.
Well,
one gusher?
Well, I like this idea because I really like gushers. Complete honesty. I fucking love gushers. Gushers are fucking great.
However,
but they only sell fruit by the foot at Costco. They don't sell gushers at Costco.
Do I have to like airdrop you some gushers?
Well, actually, I guess I could stand to spend some money on some gushers. I guess it wouldn't kill me. It's just for a special occasion twice a week.
No, once a week, because they don't have gushers in Problem Sleuth.
As far as we know.
Oh, fuck. Oh my god, what have I done? What have I just fucking done?
It will also be a fucking lot of gushers.
We can make it like one gusher every time it happens.
Wait, no,
Like,
wait,
really
like,
doil it
actually for
out.
real? Like, you're not JK? You did see Gushers at Costco when you went recently?
The universe is aligning.
I believe you. I'm gonna assume that you're gonna type yes. Yes. Okay, I'll take an extra lap when I go to Costco next time to see if I can find the Gushers.
Ask one of the thousands
I-
of employees handing out food. I'm sure they know where it is.
I'll have my partner do that because
Oh my god,
I'm
knuckle up.
scared.
They're there to answer your questions until they get to go home.
What if I ask and they just like laugh and then
That's
they walk
not
away?
gonna happen. They're gonna be like, oh, okay,
It
cool,
could
I'll go
happen.
check.
It
No,
could
it
happen.
really won't. I'm
What
gonna
if I
help
walk
you.
up?
I'm gonna help you.
Costco is like one of the only places, like, well, not just Costco, any grocery store really, is like one of the only places where I remain completely impervious to any advancements I've made with my social anxiety. I am immune to being the better version of myself when I'm in a grocery store. I hate grocery stores so much. Grocery shopping is the worst part of my week every week for the rest of my life, forever and ever and ever. I hate it so much.
Would
It is
it
the worst thing in the world.
would it piss you off to know that every week I just order groceries on DoorDash?
No, I don't think I no, I think that's great. I think these kinds of services are really helpful. I can't utilize them because I grasp that I would be irrationally angry anytime they made a substitution, like if they were out of something and had to replace it with something else. And I know that that's normal and like not bad at all. But I would rather suffer having to do it myself than to know that one day I will receive a substitution and be irritated about it and have to go inside anyway. Because
I have defenses, but there's not enough time to do them right now. But we can talk about it later.
you can help me.
I can help you later. It's okay. I just do because I don't have a car, so like it's easier just to be like, I don't want to waste a fucking afternoon busing to the grocery store and back.
Well, and not only that, like a lot of grocery stores will allow you to do free grocery pickup, which is to say like they pick your groceries for you and then you go and then they like load them into your trunk. And it's a lot of places it's a free service. They don't charge you any extra. And that's really
nice.
convenient. For a while I did actually do that, but then I got a replacement and then I had to go inside the store to get the right one. Like at I went to a different location so I could get the correct one. Because like for me it's like specific things make me sick or specific brands make me sick.
Right.
And sometimes otherwise it's like annoying. It's annoying for me and annoying for everyone who has to listen to it. But I got so irrationally upset that I was like, no, it's easier for me to just man the fuck up and go inside the grocery store once a week. And it is comparably less upsetting to go inside every week and gradually increase my tolerance to grocery shopping.
That's good for you. I will say, like, for me, like, they just call me and say, hey, we're out of this. Do you want this instead? And then I'm like, nah, or yeah, sure.
I wish they called me. But I guess that's because you're doing DoorDash as well.
Well, actually, when I say DoorDash to be for ease of conversation, technically we put in an order through a local grocery store, and I think they like get the writers from DoorDash, but like it's all
that's like a
through
partnership
them.
situation.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's really nice.
And they're great. But I do sometimes do DoorDash because for other things, and then you can like set up like, okay, this item. You can pick 3 substitutes. Or you can say, if you don't have it, fuck you, don't grab anything. And we are never finishing this. This is why we're doing the 4-hour weekend streams every once in a while. To make up for the DoorDash conversation.
Eventually we'll get done with Problem Sleuth and all the other like extra stuff, and then we'll be so locked in on Thursdays, it's gonna blow everyone's mind.
It'll be crazy. But let's knuckle up. Got 5 minutes. All right. You check out the busted safe, which has made a noble sacrifice in battle. Some of your father's odds and ends have spilled out, including some old newspaper clippings and 2 rather hefty tomes. It is a fair bet that these books comprise at least of half the weight of the safe. John, examine family tome of humor. Oh my god. It is another copy of Colonel Sassacre's daunting text of magical frivolity and practical japery. This one looks really old, perhaps an original printing. Could it be the same one involved with your grandmother's unfortunate accident on that fateful day? Dad would never speak a word about it, but maybe Nana wouldn't be so tight-lipped. John, that's not your Nana. That's like, all right. You give it
It
a...
is.
Is it?
It is literally his Nana. It is
I don't trust
legitimately
like
the
that.
reanimated spirit
I don't
of
trust
his
like
Nana.
that. That's like an AI mind.
Canonically.
That's like an AI mind printing.
You have to
That's
understand
not...
that
No,
the
she died.
hold on, wait. The Venn diagram between Suburb as a video game and Suburb as a progenitor of life is a circle.
But
That
is
was a
she
bad way to say
really?
that, but I hope that makes sense.
But is she really?
Yeah, for real.
I don't know. I don't trust you.
It's okay. This will be explored more in the future.
You give it a cursory perusal. It appears to be similar to your reprinting, listing all the japes and chicanery you've come to know and love. You capture log it, thinking you may give it a closer look later. Examine contents of safe. Fatherly gents. Shaving almanac. I had to actually back up to get it to like blur into actual letters. You take a look at the other book. You're sure Dad thought this was scintillating? Read.
Beautiful.
Thank
Beautiful.
you. Wow, I was like, that's how you spell it? Fuck me. Like I read it, a second later I got it, and then 2 more seconds later I was like, really though? It looks pretty boring to you. Maybe you'll crack into it someday when you're old enough to shave. Everything in this safe was obviously very important to your father. You wonder why he kept it locked away from you. Something about him you'll never understand. Space Rock. Okay, the common Hornographer. Oh my god, April 13th, 19 something.
Somebody's birthday.
Space Rock knock local burbs block off. Populace oblivious to broader significance of events, assuming there is any, which there definitely isn't. Shortly after 4 a.m. today, a downpour of meteors in a residential neighborhood became yet another instance in a pattern of recent rocky cosmological phenomena. The incident, aside from the property damage and loss of life, was downplayed by authorities as not all that big of a deal. What about pro wrestling? Wait, what about wrestling? Hold on, wait. I ignored the chat. I ignored the chat for too long, and now they're talking about my favorite thing. It seems he has been collecting scraps from the news over the years. These articles go back decades. Look at the piece of paper taped to the wall. Son, if you are reading this, it means you are now strong enough to lift the safe. You are now a man. As such, you are entitled to what is inside. I know you would take this responsibility seriously. I am proud of you. Turn the card over. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. You guessed it's the combination to the safe. Completely useless. The idea that John's dad was like, first he'll pick it up and move it, and then he'll get the code.
He had plans. He had plans and no one knew.
Also, if you're gonna keep a code somewhere, like taping the code to the back of the heavy safe is pretty funny. Did I see the back of the newspaper? Meteors. Am I missing something? The bottom left on the newspaper page.
The bottom left.
Crocker facility leveled. A Crocker. Betty Crocker. Oh.
I hate this fucking guy. This little fucking guy.
Perfect, you're getting it.
Examine back of the capsule log card on the floor. Oh. You guess there's all zeros? Or the capital O's? Common writer O's? Zeros would probably make more sense for an empty card, you think. Capsule out the card.
Gone. Enter
card on back of card into Design X. All right, it's a good stopping point. Look at that, an hour flat.
So perfect.
We did 42 pages, which actually for an hour is not bad.
For an hour with like easily 25 minutes dedicated to us fucking around, that's really good.
We actually kind of locked in when we weren't not locked in.
We're just that good. Look at it. It's becoming second nature.
Holy shit. No, we did kind of like, that was pretty good. It was pretty good. All right, thank you all so much. Sorry it's a shorter one, but we did do the 4-hour one on the weekends, and I have to go clean out my air fryer, which is going to be the funnest thing I can imagine. I want to go longer, but I am the scrub daddy.
No? Hold on. Do you have a scrub daddy? Yes or no?
Nah.
Well, I'm sorry.
I don't have the appliance thing.
No, scrub daddy is
I
it's
know.
just the little
I know what it
sponges
is. I just couldn't think of what the sponge. I know. Don't.
Oh. I'm sorry.
No,
I thought maybe there was some sort of cool object that gets used to clean things. I fucked it. All right. Well, good night, everybody.